Hello everyone. In this video, I want to talk about one common problem that we face in the Microsoft Excel. Suppose you have the data in the table format. Where there are multiple text columns, and you want to aggregate this data uh, for the text fields, right? So as you can see that this is an example, right? What I'm trying to do is I have the first name, I have the last name, and there is an email ID. So these first three columns are unique, right, in terms of the rows. However, the corresponding other columns, right, which are the text fields, that's the product manage, state served, and language. So these three columns, so they have repetitive or the multiple values, right? So now what I want to do is I don't want to repeat the unique fields. For example, so this current Charles Campbell, I want to just have this in a one row and its corresponding multiple values of the product managed. So for example, East, comma East. Within that also, I don't want to repeat if it is, let's say, a repetitive kind of a value. I want to have this as East, comma R, right? It should be in just one cell or in a row. And then similarly for the states out, it should be a combination of California, comma Delaware, comma California. Again, I don't want to repeat. So California and Delaware, right? And similarly, language should be just a one value that I have, right? So essentially, to summarize, what I want to do is just aggregate this data and combine the unique fields, right? So now how this can be done, right? So there could be another way of doing this, maybe a manually, but using Power Query, there is a better way we can aggregate the text field, right? So what you have to do is let's add this to the data model. So for this, I'll select the data, click on from table slash range. I'll say my table has headers. Yeah, so over here now what I want to do is I can just add to click close and load to. Here you can add this to a data model. So you can again also create only a connection because I don't want to see this table data again. So now this has been added to a data model. So now what I want to do is just go into insert pure table from a data model. You can select in existing. It is showing the two tables. They select this one, right? What you can do is you can add the unique columns first, the first name, last name, and email ID. I will just arrange this data, subtotals I don't want to see. Report layout, it should be in a tabular format. Now I want to create some additional measures, right? So you can click on this name of the table, add measure. You can just name this field, right? So the first one is, let's say this is products managed, right? Okay, so now description is optional. You can use this concatenate X. I can just click on this. Let's use a column, the function values. It helps to bring the unique values, right? So values, select the name of the field. So let's try this on the product managed, right? You can close the bracket. Now again, you can select the name of the field, which is products managed, right? You can have the delimiter. Let's say I want to have this as a comma, double quotes, and now I can just close. Okay, so now this field should have been created over here. So I can just add this into values. So here you can see that, and also you can remove the grand totals. I think instead of comma, I think it became a quote. So what we can do is we can just click over here, edit the measure. And here, let's say instead of comma, you can use the pipe as well. Let's see pipe. Yeah, so this is how exactly I want it. So we're looking at the example, this one. So it has given a unique values, right? Similarly, I can repeat for other columns also, right? So let's quickly repeat for state served. Again, you can go to the name of the table, add the measure. Measure name is states served. Same formula, concatenate. Then you will have the values so that you can get the unique values. The field name is a state served, right? You can close the bracket. Again, you can have the name of the field, which is product managed, comma, again, our delimiter is pipe. I can close the bracket. Okay, something error happened. Let's see. Okay, we can just see what's wrong. Okay, so this is table. Okay, so maybe we can just see, I can do this measure. Okay, try again. It's a states served one, right? Concatenate X values, state served. Again, close this. Again, this is the table one. I want to have the state served, comma. Okay, so now this worked. Similarly, I can add this over here as well. We're looking at this example, we can see that this has created a unique values. Okay, I hope you like this. You can try at your own. Thank you.